What's up, everybody? Captain Inner 101 here, bringing you guys another episode of All the Mods 3. So last episode, we jumped into our world and got started. For y'all, I did this off camera, but for me, well, you seen it in the episode. Well, we made a farm, cow farm, and a sheep farm. We did just bunker down at this little house right here. A little tight and everything. I do need to work on my own here in the coming episodes because it's a little cramped and Captain Henry's kind of getting a little tired of it. But in today's episode, we're going to be making a Tinker Smeltery, upgrading our tools, and getting early version of or doubling. So let's jump on into it. So I did kind of partially make this episode. Forgot to unmute on my microphone. But first thing you need to do is make a Smeltery controller. Let's just see your bricks. What sear bricks is from grout, and a grout is created from gravel, clay, and sand. All you gotta do is smelt that down, get the bricks, and take the bricks, make it to that, and there you go. We have a Smeltery controller. Now what you do is you can take a tank, which is created from 8 bricks and a piece of glass that gives you a tank. The tank will power, whichever you want to call it, the Smeltery controller and the structure itself. Then what you need to do is bring it all the way around, minus the corners. Pop this down as well, and there you go. You have a Smeltery. It's a multi-block, and you are ready to go. What we also need to do is pop on another layer, because also this gives us more capacity. Because right now we're sitting at 9 at a recount again, but once we top on another layer, it doubles. And the blocks that I'm missing are going to be the Smelty drain, which we need one each side. Pop on a faucet. We pop down our casting table. You can make a casting, what was it? Basin, and that will be pretty much cast your blocks. But I'm going to go ahead and throw in our gold, because I prefer gold because I don't really have much other resources. But you can either do gold or aluminum brass, which is pretty much just aluminum and copper, but I want to save my aluminum later on. But while that lets us smelt, I'm going to rest and bring you guys back in just a moment. Alrighty, while we're waiting for our gold to smelt down, let's get started to the basic items of Tinkers. So, these patterns are going to be a very useful item. How you make them is just sticks and wood. Then you take those patterns and throw a piece of log, a piece of wood, a crafting table, a chest, and you pop that down, and it becomes pretty much the same multi-tool. So after that, you need to take these patterns to the part builder. Oh, nope. Yes, I'm right. No, I'm wrong. To the stencil table. Stencil table would be pretty much where you make your certain ones. Like we're making right here is a pickaxe pattern. Pickaxe head pattern. Make a shovel pattern and a axe pattern. And of course, we're gonna make a sword, a tool rod, tool binding, and I think that's it for now. That's all we're gonna do. And I guess the sharpening kit. Those are very useful. But throw this into here. You make a wooden one. Well, wooden or however ones you want to make. Or using stone, because we're about to be using those for casting. Pretty much use stone in there. Make your cast. Cool. your parts, all the ones we need. Also, once you're done using the ones you need, you can throw them in the pattern chest. Now, since our gold should be melted down, we have 4 blocks. Let's go ahead and throw the rest in there. We're going to take this pickaxe head, pop it down on the casting table, and make a cast. What this cast does with metal, what's the word? What this does is with metal ore, you can throw it in the smelter and smelt it down to make better tools like iron, gold, lead, silver. Other than that, I mean, you can use stone, wood, all that stuff in the pellet builder. But if you want to use metal, you have to use smeltery and you have to use a cast of a certain type. I'm gonna go ahead and make all casts for these tools and be right back in just a moment. Alrighty, once these are done, what you can do is pick a material you want to use. Before we do that, let me show you how you pretty much use ore doubling on the smelter. Plain and simple, all you gotta do is pick a single ore because you can mix ores together. So be very careful of what you do. Like up here, if you want to make Shelby. Let me find one. Aluminum blast. So if you throw in aluminum and copper, it makes an alloy. I mean, it's nice and everything, but if you don't mix, make sure you use one at a time. So what we're gonna do is possibly make ours out of osmium. We throw it in, let it smelt, and while I'm draining our gold, I made a casting basin from which drains out a block at a time instead of just an ingot like we have here. Saves a lot of time and it's sometimes quick, sometimes not. Like here, I'm gonna go here and cast the rest out because you can only cast out a block at a time. You can drain the rest of it, but it's kind of just wasting because you can't get more out of it than what you have. Now while it's waiting, let's go ahead and throw iron in as well, because it really depends if I want to use iron or do I want to use osmium. And you don't have to necessarily do gold or aluminum brass. You can use clay. The thing about clay, it is a one-time use. So one time use it, it's out, it's gone. Like see, we threw one in there, now we have 2. So we'll go ahead and pick our pickaxe head, throw it down, and cast it. Of course, you gotta wait to cool off, and bam, we have a pickaxe head. And if you look at it, click shift, shows you the attack, which don't really matter, minus speed, minus level, and durability. Different iron, you do that as well. Cools off as well. Durability 200, minus level diamond, minus speed 6, magnetite 2. So it has the ups, it has its downs, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and make osmium. So let me go ahead and smelt down a lot of osmium. I'll bring you guys back to when I have to make the tools. So BRB. Already back. Crafted smelted down all the items I need, casted them and everything. Now it is time for the building. We can come over here to the tool station. First item we're gonna do is the pick. Take a binding, a rod, and a pickaxe head. And there you go. We have our first tool. Now we're going to take the axe, switch over to the axe part, create an axe, switch over to the shovel, create a shovel as well. There we go. And I forgot to actually make one. Our sword blade. Then we're gonna come over here and create our sword. Voila! We have, well, at the moment, all awesome tools. Of course, there's more things we can do. But the best thing about these is you either, well, let me get one of each real quick. See if we want to chop down this tree, it takes some durability. Same thing is when vanilla tools or any tool breaks, it's broken. You can't compare anything about that. Best thing about tinkers, once the item breaks, you can still craft one, repair it. Either coming in tool station with an ingot, make it full, or you have a sharpening kit on you. You can either repair it on the go, which is the best thing about these tools. I enjoy this mod and I love this mod a lot. But later on, we'll get into the modifiers. Has a whole different story. But today, I think this is a good place to call it here. If you like my little show to Tinker's Construct, let me know down in the comments below. If you want me to go over it a little better, maybe the next episode or episode after that, we'll get into modifiers. Well, it just depends, because there is a lot of modifiers. And man, it takes a lot of resources. But, oh well. We'll get there one day when maybe do another mining session off camera. But as always, guys, enjoy the series. Don't forget to check out the channel. Don't forget to check out Twitter, the main channel, and our Elcraft series. My name is Captain 101, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!